Welcome to That's Dope, the podcast we talk about dope things. I have a dope guest, Alvin, aka Alvin Chipmoy. All right, I've never said your username before, so I do got to ask about that. But welcome to the podcast. Alvin has been a huge homie in making the podcast page pop. I would say, he's been great with advice on like making the social media pops for content, and then he's been huge, actually instrumental, monstrous, the man behind the keyboard for the That's Dope Facebook page. The reason why it's somewhat dope these days, pretty dope these days. If it was just me, it wouldn't be dope, but I appreciate the man who's actually dope. He's here finally joining us, gracing the podcast. Thank you very much. And this man himself, he has his own channel, which I really do enjoy. Very interesting page that I think is very original, and I'm really excited to see more of, and I do want to ask you more about that. And then I just want to get to know you. Is like right now, I'm trying, as we do this whole season 3 intro, I wanted to bring in people that were instrumental in making That's Dope happen, really. So first it was Sam, then we had the One Piece podcast, the One Piece event guy, Dave, and now we have homie Alvin. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I like the intro. I like that intro there. I'm keeping that.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's nice to finally be on the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Getting to talk to you.
Yeah.
In this kind of setting. It feels weird, but yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, we're doing what we can, right?
Wish you could meet in better times, but
I know.
It is what it is.
Soon. I times are getting better now. Have you got your vaccine yet? All right, dope. Oh, okay, sweet,
no,
sweet. Oh. Dang.
I don't trust it.
You don't trust it?
You don't know what they put in it. It might be one of those.
Do you know what they put in Cokes or Sprites? No.
I don't drink. Actually, yeah, I don't really drink soda.
Ooh, okay. His body's a temple. Nothing's getting in unless it's raw, organic, vegan, right? No,
I'm not even vegan. It's just I don't know. I just there some things I don't really ingest. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I eat meat, but
honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you because it's a weird time. Although I trust this more because people smarter than me do it, and then also people smarter than me have explained how this has actually been decades of planning, doing coronavirus studies, and then they were able to fast pace this vaccination really because they pooled resources together, emergency resources, and then are able to push it out faster than typical.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's backed by research and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Science. Blinded you with science. Yeah, that's what we do. So I did want to ask you first off, what is your username handle? Where'd that come from? Alvin Chipmoy.
Honestly, it's it was really random. I don't even remember how it came about. I think it's a derivative of Alvin and the Chipmunks, right? But I wanted to shorten it, and then I think Chipmoy is the joke I use is it's the Vietnamese way of saying chipmunk or something. And so Chipmoy, and so I don't know. It just came out of nowhere.
We're gonna cancel you now. Okay. And we're done. No, I'm kidding.
But no. Yeah, that's pretty much how it started. I made up some words, put it together, and that's pretty much how it went.
Gotcha. And then how'd you get started with making your own content? And I'm gonna try to feature it once we put this episode up in hopefully a few weeks.
Okay. But yeah, I started off back in 2016 or so.
Oh wow.
But back then that was when the meme culture was at its peak, I would say.
Was that the peak of it?
So
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like it was at
I mean,
a
it was going
high
up. Like,
pace. Yeah. Uh
yeah, exactly. It was definitely like going up. But I feel like 2016 was like the hype of it. Like they had what Harambe. Harambe is the
huh.
most biggest one I remember, but
Uh huh.
there's plenty of others. And I remember I just said to myself, like, I mean, I always wanted to like create content of some sort. I just didn't know how.
Uh huh.
Like, I didn't feel like I had the what's the word, the photogenic personality to like be in front of a camera and to
Really.
do stuff.
Uh
And
huh.
so like I would always watch from the silence. I would watch like different YouTubers, different other content creators, and just watch and like, oh man, I wish I could do that. And then like I think later on when memes started becoming more prevalent, I figured that was like the best way for me to enter that kind of get my feet wet.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd make memes on the side. On I started off on Facebook, and then from there I migrated over to like Instagram and whatnot. Now I'm like on TikTok, YouTube. I'm pretty much on every one of them now. Like you have to be at
I mean,
this
that's what's
point.
up. You were the one who actually got me on TikTok. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I appreciate that.
yeah. I say that now. Like TikTok is the new frontier. If you're a content creator that's trying to like grow or whatever, that's where you should be at this moment is TikTok and YouTube
Gotcha.
and that sort of thing. But
How come?
TikTok. I mean, first of all, it's new, and like one thing I've learned about. I feel like I'm like a veteran or something. I should be like,
I mean, hey, like
this should be behind
you
a
show
paywall.
me the way too. So
Exactly.
yes, please,
I'm gonna put you on game real quick. You know.
please show me the
But
way.
yeah, basically, like what I found out is like whenever a new whatever social media platform like gets announced and like you start seeing more saturation in it, it's like I think I explained it before how it's like it's kind of like stocks. You want to be at the point of entry. You want to be in it before it takes off because like
Mm,
as soon as it gets to a certain point, it's like right now I would say Instagram is highly saturated, and so it's kind of hard to like stand out on that platform. Whereas TikTok, like I can post a video on TikTok now, and I'll most likely get like 5 times the amount of views
oh wow.
or impressions, whatever it's called, as opposed to like Instagram. And so like I would say like that's where if you want to like grow and see your brand, whatever it is, grow, it'll be best to go like that's a good place to start. So at TikTok.
Okay.
And
Okay.
YouTube now is starting. Well, a lot of the platforms are now trying to copy TikTok with their, different versions of like Reels on Instagram and
Oh
Shorts.
yeah. Like it seems like they're all just sort of copying from each other at this
Exactly.
point,
It's
right?
like it's all over again, especially with like when Snapchat stories came about and everyone everyone has
I was so
stories.
mad for Snapchat. I was like, yo, like Instagram really stole your whole thing, but they did it better. Oops.
Exactly. Yeah. I remember there was even like a joke like even my calculator has stories. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much how the whole social media goes. Like when one company is doing well at one thing, everyone else has to jump aboard and like try to, uh,
Yeah, get
make
that idea, whatever,
get the
right?
idea.
So how'd you like get into like making videos? Like you said, especially like the content. Also, can you explain like where this idea started too? Like I'm very interested because I feel like I jumped in like halfway through the saga or like at the beginning point of the saga, but like not at the very beginning. You know what I mean?
I think so. I mean, honestly, it's all random, but like after a while, I noticed like a theme that I've been doing is like I have kind of like seasons as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a season where I was doing like the sleep paralysis demon season,
Mm-hmm.
where it was during like well, this is after I graduated, but during college, I think I used to have like sleep paralysis a lot.
Oh
I
wow.
think it comes from like having stress and stuff. So you can imagine why that is. But and I think from there, there was a meme that used to circulate that I came across. It's like the whole sleep paralysis demon thing. I didn't know it was a
Uh-huh.
thing, but I could understand where it came from. Like I remember like there'd be
Did
times
you
when
have things like that? Like I haven't had sleep paralysis, and I've only just
it's
seen
weird.
memes of it.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I think the first time it happened to me, I was probably in like high school or something. But like you just sit there, and you're just kind of like you're aware that you're awake, but you're not awake. I don't know. You can't move, you can't do anything, and you just.
Wow.
I think the first time it happened to me, I panicked. But then after a while, you kind of get. I got used to it. Like you have to. For me, what I do is like I coach myself, and like I breathe like constantly and try to like relax myself, and then eventually I just wake up and I don't even, it's like, it's a weird, I don't know. It's like, it's almost like a out of body experience, but I mean, for me at least, but it's not, yeah, it's weird. It's like I guess it's like you're on the verge of death. I don't know. It's, yeah, no, it's like, yeah, radical, right?
Yeah, for real. It's just like I didn't know it was that intense.
Yeah, at least for me, it was. And so I think from there, the meme with like the sleep paralysis demon, that was like one of the memes that I think launched my career. There was this meme called Howard the Alien. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's like a dancing alien. I used to do memes with that. And I think one of them went viral. And then from there, I kind of try to copy it. And I have like I even made a costume for the character and everything. And like every once in a while, he'll be like dancing or something. And I'll be like waking up and I'll see him dancing and stuff. But yeah, that was like a season. Then there was also the season for the No Nut November series or whatever, where it all started like 2 years ago. I made one skit. Basically, it was like me, like, you know, not not no fap or whatever. And like as I'm doing that, during that period, there was the memes where people were like, "Oh, day 7 of not nutting," and like I'm starting to levitate in my chalk or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like I took that concept and like ran with it, and like I became like this lightning entity, like Raiden or whatever, and like I was like shooting lasers, lightnings out of my eye, whatever. And that was like 1 year, and then the next year I continued it where basically like I do like what you call it, not thirst traps, but like switch baits, whatever. Like you have the image or the video of like some,
yeah, like a thirst trap starts and then it switches to something else.
It switches to me, yeah. Like, and I'm like, "Oh, did I catch you sucking?" Yeah, that's like the catchphrase that I came up with. Like, did I catch?
And that's that Raiden character, right?
Yeah.
He's super cool. Like you got me interested in like this character and then like this journey that it seems like I'm about to go on. It's like, okay, time to train. And it's like, oh, you're right, Sensei.
Yeah.
And then like there's multiple characters like inside your skits now, right?
Yeah.
Like who are they and like where'd they come from?
I think they're like different personalities that I've not even really personalities, but like how do I explain it? Like different characters that I may have played or in my life. Okay, like there's one like he's supposed to be like the weeb side of me that I watch anime and stuff. And then there's like the clout chaser, the one who's like trying to be like famous or whatever, but like he's like he's the one he's like he does that kind of bad boy whatever kind of stuff. And then there's like the cholo kind of character. This one's a very niche character. Not many people know me about it, but like very few people, because I would always like, I don't know, like I have different pockets of friend groups where I would just do stuff with, and it seems okay in that sense. So yeah, like the cholo character is like, "Hey fool, like it's Modelo time, fool." And that came from the whole, I think there was like a meme about it too, like it's Modelo time, and then this music starts playing. People are like, dancing, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, like it's just different pieces, like I guess that I played, or characters or voices that I played back throughout my life. And so I think now I'm finding more comfort in like sort of like portraying that in the content that I create. I mean, I'm not there yet, but like every once in a while, sprinkle it in there just to see how well it does or whatever. To see if it's welcoming. I think I've even made a joke about it once. It's like, oh shit, I'm gonna get canceled for this.
I mean, I liked it. Like I remember like this last one, like all the characters were out there, and I thought it was like pretty funny. I'm like, oh man, is this about to be like the new season of the also, like I don't know what's about to happen. I mean, even like during the No November like situation, I mean, I wasn't participating that year, but it was like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't watch so many thirst traps at the moment,
Yeah.
It did help me. It did help. So I mean, like that's really cool. I guess like, do you have like plans that you can talk about yet, like about like what will happen for them, or not yet?
I honestly don't know. I mean, like I said, a lot of it's just random. Like every once in a while, I'll come up with a new idea, and then I'll just run with it. Like right now, I've been struggling with this new concept, but it's supposed to, it popped off on TikTok. It's like, this is a character that's, I would say it derives from like, the Matrix and like
Mm-hmm.
social media and stuff like that. I kind of combine the idea of the Matrix and like how no one remembers what happened before 2020. And like for whatever reason, like that concept blew up on TikTok, and like right now it's doing really well. So like
Interesting.
one thing I've learned uh while making content is like, when you do well in something like a video or whatever, chances are that's like what you're going to be known for. So
Mm-hmm.
you kind of get stuck in this niche. And so that's what I've been doing. Like that's like the new, I guess, saga that I've kind of ran into, is like trying to find a way to make this character work
Mm-hmm.
or make it interesting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment.
Okay. Cool. I mean, I'm excited to see like what's
I
going to
mean,
come up, because I mean, I find it very entertaining, and it's like it's very original. Um, like I haven't really seen anybody else do this. Like I consume a heavy amounts of social media, and I think this is it's genuinely like funny to me, and like very interesting, and like I like the concept of like a sort of sensei, but then also like the concept of these multiple characters that are very relatable. Like I
oh
hadn't
really?
seen anyone do anything like this, and I think it's really cool. So I really hope that you keep doing it.
Yeah, I plan to. I mean, you know.
Dope. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear. So then, the other thing, like on the That's Dope social media, like you've been so instrumental in like keeping the channel alive. I would say, like with just like the amount that you post and the interactions you do. Um, you know, I think they're really good. You know, I think they're really good. Like I did say this like in person to you, but at the same time, it's just like let me just say it out loud. You know, it's like I think it's really cool, like how you've been able
Right.
to make this thing. Yeah, exactly. Like it's top tier. I guess like how did you get into like memes as a whole, and then like how. I guess like how is your experience like doing things like on this channel for sure.
Oh, I mean, overall, it's been rewarding. I remember when you first came to me, like you're looking for someone to like pretty much be like, like the voice or the behind the scenes kind of person, help manage the account.
Mm-hmm.
And I was honored because like, I mean, for a long time, I think I always wanted to find a place where I could like hone, like, because like I said, I've been doing this social media kind of, I guess in a way I'm like a social media manager, whatever
Yeah,
you say.
honestly, like I would say, you rival my job. You know, I do community management for an actual company, and it's like
Right.
I'm actually taking notes from you. Sometimes I'm just sort of like,
Oh,
oh,
really?
that yeah,
Oh, man.
like not super heavy, but at the same time, it is like, oh, that's a really cool
Just
thing,
little
or I can
notes.
bounce ideas off of you, or you tell me things, and it's just sort of like, oh, that's brilliant. No one's thinking about doing anything like that. So yes, I would say like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're a social media manager.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, you came to me, and I started, helping you with the page and seeing it grow. And like, I think it comes from like a long time of, because, I used to ship post a whole lot, like on my
uh,
original personal page. And so I think
uh,
it was like channeling that old self of me, just, just posting all kinds of stuff. However, I had to find a way to like, it has to be within the brand of, that stuff as well. I can't just
mhm.
like post whatever. But yeah, like
And in fact,
it was
actually, I would
meant.
say you're better than me. Like, where it's like, yeah, this is appropriate. Sometimes I'm like, let's push it. I don't know, and like, I like that you're able to manage it really. Where it's like, nah, that might be too wild. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm glad you said something.
Oh man. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's how I got started. And I, I started managing the page, and seeing it grow from there was interesting. And also just seeing you, I've seen you, how you've conducted yourself, and was able to like create these events, fundraisers, whatever, for the page or for different causes. And
Mhm.
it was always fun to like, show up to these events and like help out in any way. Like I always like to bring the hype wherever I go.
You've definitely have been the hype, like definitely like there's many times I just look at you like you'll get there like on time, and I appreciate that, and then
Oh, really? I
uh
didn't know that.
I mean, yeah. I just sort of like, okay, Alvin's here. It's gonna be a good time, and like get there like early enough, and you stay to the very end, and then you're always down to help out. You're always down to like have a good time, and we need people to dance on the floor. Boom, Alvin's there. I need someone to help me with this trash. Boom, Alvin's here. Okay, sweet. Like I've always appreciated you being like on the page, like on as like the whole entity. And it's like for me, it's like I'm really hoping this is like the beginning of so much more, like where we do more events together and the page grows to like huge levels. Like I got ideas, and it's really only because you've been there, that I've been able to do this, like it's you and a few other people that have been just boom. I can like really rely on you guys, and I really appreciate. Thank you very much. So yeah, I can't wait till
Oh,
we get to do
thank
parties
you.
again,
Thank
though.
you.
Cool. I mean, I also, yeah, one thing I'm
Oh,
always just sort of
definitely.
like,
I
I
would have.
hope that like it's not like taking up energy or time from you.
Not really. I mean, right now, like I have a day job, and so
Mm-hmm.
I think my day job now has kind of gotten more hectic. So
Mm-hmm.
it's I have to like balance the two. But
Mm-hmm.
hopefully once I get that under wraps and like get to a what would you call it? Like an
A good
equilibrium or
homeostasis,
homeostasis. Yeah,
homeostasis, right?
homeostasis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I get to there, I'll definitely put push it again like I used to. Like I was really hammering it out like in the early stages, especially last year because of COVID. I guess like everyone was I don't know like everyone was bored indoors,
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do. Social media was like at all time high content. I think that's where like a lot of growth came from. Like for me as well and you, like pushing out content during that time because like that's like the most pivotal moments when like there's like uncertainty and calamity or whatever throughout the internet space.
Yeah.
So
I even like I have to thank you too, because I mean you pushed me during these times. There's many times, especially like even just a few months ago, like January. Like I remember telling you, I was like, I feel tired, and you're just like, yeah, this is the time to keep on pushing, right? It's
yeah,
like, and that was a good motivation. But I agree. Like I think during this COVID time, like it has been great to make content, and it's been great for like introspective growth, right? So yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's hard, but like it's been good though. But I guess like what are some lessons that you've gotten out of this COVID time?
Oh man, like I
Yeah, I know
mean,
that's
just growth in general, like inner, because that was another thing. Like before COVID happened, I remember moving out, and I was like so ready to take on the world. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna travel more. I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do well at my job and stuff. And
2020. Yeah, let's
yeah,
go.
2020. I remember. I think if that was it December. I think it was like the fort party or whatever, and we were
Yeah,
all like
yeah,
making jokes
blanket
about
fort party.
yeah,
Yeah,
blanket fort. Yeah, we're all making jokes about how next year's 2020 vision we're gonna have new prescriptions and stuff, and we're not gonna need glasses anymore. And then like no,
oh
January
man,
was
it's
fine.
hindsight. Yeah,
February was like kind of sketchy.
January we
That's
had
when
the World War III scare.
oh yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, I remember
yeah,
that. Yeah,
like, and then luckily that like went away really quickly. But at the same time, it's like, oh crap, what's about to
yeah,
happen? And it's like,
and
okay.
then COVID, and then I think that's when like everyone's lives changed for the better. Like I remember, like I think I told you, and I think that was what also helped give me some sense of purpose because I lost my job during that whole COVID thing,
Oh dang, yeah,
and I
yeah.
think that was around the same time you came to me asking, if I could help with the page, and like it gave me like a sense of purpose again. Cause like for like a week, I was really down. I was just like, man,
Oh
like I
wow.
had I had everything going for me. I was so ready to take on the world, and then COVID just took it all away from me. But
Yeah. And
but
also, I
yeah, it
didn't know
was
you
still
were down. Like, like I mean, you've always been pretty buoyant. So, like, it's sort of news to me, like that you were down. But I mean, it makes a ton of sense, though.
yeah. I mean, I think everyone has like their down moments, and
Hmm.
I remember like this is like a segue, but like like they say like some of the greatest comedians have like the darkest, like saddest
Hmm.
past or whatever.
Hmm.
So that's why they get all that what's the word that
It's
comedy
like,
comes from. But
uh-huh, uh-huh.
overall, yeah. I think what I'm trying to say was like it was still that those dark times I was able to sort of find myself again
Uh-huh.
and reinvent myself, through helping with the page and also helping helping with the page and also like creating content again, like that I actually enjoyed and could like get behind. Because like before, I think I was like half-assing it, and I was just like, oh, this is something, I'll post it, whatever. But like it was to that time I was actually like hammering out stuff and posting stuff more consistently.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, just helping with the page, producing content. Those are like things that I honed, as well as learning other trades. Like I got into like investing a little bit.
Did
I
you?
even was
Yeah. We were
watching.
talking about the GameStop stuff. Yeah, like, do you have like some of those stock? Did you have some of those stock or no?
I didn't have some when the initial thing happened. Like that was news to me. I wasn't a part of that, but like when it happened, that was when I got in, and that was something I learned. Like whenever you hear about a lot of these things, like when you the time by the time it becomes mainstream, it's too late. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. The whole point of entry.
That.
Once you've missed it, like
Mm-hmm.
because at that point, that's when everyone gets in with the FOMO, and then
Mm-hmm.
all the people who are already in it get out of
They
it, and
did.
then the next thing you're at the bottom. But
Oh, that's some good
yeah.
life lessons right there. Okay.
words words of knowledge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um, yeah.
So
So
I
about
mean,
you?
did you get you got in before, luckily, like
No, I
the
didn't get in
drama.
before.
Oh, you
No,
didn't.
I got
Okay.
in after the job, and then I got
Oh,
banned.
okay. Got
Yeah.
oof.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's
it
like,
is what it is.
yeah, it is what
But
it
crypto
is.
is where it's at. That's where I think that's where most of the all of
I'm
the
wondering.
news.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
one. I'm like, I want to get into it, and I'm scared also because what happened? I even just asked on the internet recently if I should get into crypto. But a few people were like, be ready, you can lose your shirt, And also my roommate,
That's true.
he
That's true.
he my roommate told me he lost like thousands of dollars on it. Yeah,
Oh,
like
dang.
years ago
Oh,
from
that's
like
good.
jumping into a crypto. Like I think like when it first like started like blowing up, and then
Yeah.
unfortunately it just halved halved everything, and then like he's still waiting for it to blow back up. So good
But it
luck to
did,
him.
like at least what's it, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So I got
Or he
also
had like a
I
different
got
coin.
in.
You
Oh,
got
different.
Bitcoin? Yeah.
Yeah, I got Bitcoin now. Like
Nice.
that's what I was advised. Like just dollar cost average into like Bitcoin and Ethereum or stuff like that.
Okay.
But overall, I forgot what I was going with all of this.
The stock, like
Yeah,
getting
yeah, just
into things, yeah,
it's good
before it's
to
too early or
yeah.
too
The
late.
like
Yeah.
the overall lesson is it's better to you. I want to quote it right, but it's like yeah, timing the market is better than time. No, time in the market is better than timing the market. If that makes
Ah.
sense.
Mm.
Yeah, words of
Okay.
wisdom right there.
Yeah, I like that. Boom. These
Talking Dory.
Alvin quotes right here. Take them before
It's
they're
not
gone.
mine. It's
Yeah.
not mine, but
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
it's a quote that I came across. I don't know who. Maybe Confucius came up with it or something. I
The
don't
stock market. It's like, what are you talking about, Confucius? We're peasant farmers. Don't worry, it'll make sense in a few millennia. I don't know, but
know.
I'm glad
Right.
that that the page was able to do that. Because I think one thing I was worried about like the whole time with the page, I was like, I don't want to take away from your time. I know you got a life to live. But
Oh no, no.
it does make me happy to hear that.
uh,
Like because yeah, I want to do so much more with the page. I do want to do I can really want the pages as a whole to blow up. In fact, no, you weren't the one who advised me to do like the news reports, but at the same time, like I do hit you up about the news report type of stuff, right? Just the little news clip videos, and
yeah,
you've even like given me some good advice on topics to go after. Um, and
yeah,
that's
for
been
sure.
interesting. That's been an interesting thing. Like I do need to do it better or faster, but I have enjoyed doing that. So thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some of the. I remember when you first showed me some of the prototypes, and like I was
Hmm.
impressed. It was like it felt like I was watching like top grade, like stuff you'll see on IGN.
Hey.
What are some of the other popular gaming news channels? It
Uh
felt like
huh.
that's what I was looking at. So I was like, I
Wow.
feel like you really should continue with that, especially okay, here's another like social media, I'm not hack, but like idea that I came across. Like, what you want to do is like you have your main content.
Mhm.
I think I forgot it's called like three H's. I forgot what the actual H's stand for, but like there's your main content like that you're known for. Then you're like small digestible content that people who don't know you, if they come across it, they'll like find value in it and they will like actually be able to pick off from there. And then the other one's like more like helpful, insightful stuff that can actually add value to people's lives. Stuff like that that I came across. So like yeah, like that's like a little snippet of information that I came across. I'm giving free to you and
Please,
the internet and
right?
whatever.
Like, if anyone, if any of the listeners do take that information, let us know that if it helps your life, right? I mean, I'm using this right now. I'm like, ooh, notes. This is
Yeah.
great. Yes, like, I mean, yeah. If you have ideas, I would love to hear them, even right
Yeah,
now, for
definitely.
sure. Like,
I'm gonna
yeah, I
I'm gonna
mean,
write a book.
please, I'll buy that. I'll be first in line, bro. I don't know. I'll
Okay.
find an editor for it and all. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I am hyped though. Like, I feel like we have a lot of juice for this page, especially like working together. Um, and like hearing these ideas and just sort of collaborating on which memes to share and just sort of working together more hand in hand. It's been really cool. Like I really enjoyed working together with you like on this content and stuff. In fact, these past few months, I would say like early January and February, I think I was depressed. Maybe I don't know. Just
Oh
the
really?
times, right? Yeah,
See? It
but
happens to
yeah,
all of us.
yeah, it really
It happens to
does.
the best of us.
And like you were the one who also like helped kept me going too, which is sort of like, okay, let's just keep trying to put stuff out. Keep trying to make stuff, right? Like as times are happening, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, like I'm really excited, and just hearing these things right now is like, okay, we can make some great content to come out soon. So, I mean, it's the beginning of this new season. I mean, I just got my half my vaccine, so now I'm ready to get
Oh,
the other
you get
half and
the
then come back out, do things, with people and whatever. I guess I don't know,
Oh my gosh.
man. And then hopefully, we get to go to DreamCon this year too, right? Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
gonna be
DreamCon.
DreamCon,
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
con.
go. Yeah, I was gonna go last year, and then
Mm-hmm.
COVID happened, and I was bummed. I was
Bah,
like,
bah, bah, bah.
I have to wait a whole year
And you
just
hadn't
to.
been before, huh?
Yeah, I had that was gonna be my first year. I was so hyped
Oh
for it and
man.
everything.
And that's the RDC World Con. Uh,
Exactly.
yeah, like I've gone the first 2 years and I've loved it. Like it's one of my favorite cons where I say it's like the black uh family gathering. Like it really is. It's like
Yeah.
the family
Yeah. Yeah.
reunion that you didn't know that you needed to go to, even if you're not black. If you're a nerd, if you're just a nerd, I think you need to go to DreamCon.
In general.
But if you're a black
Yeah.
nerd, you absolutely have to. It's like almost mandatory. Um, like if you watch black YouTubers, entertain yourself with anime, video games, and then like, at least like a few drops of black culture, I think that's enough. That's like, okay, you got to go. Because
Yeah.
that's the one like where all like the YouTubers come out to, all like the nerds. Like, in fact, it's international. I've seen people from like Germany come through,
Oh
and
really?
just like other European nations came
Oh
through.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
hmm
incredible.
Um,
And this is
out
like what, the second or third year
This will be
they
the
did it?
third year.
This will be the third year.
Yeah,
Wow.
this will
Like
be a third
most
year. Yeah, like at
conventions, I feel like you have to get to like a high, you know, standard or whatever before you start seeing people
from out
internationally at least.
right, especially to Waco of all places, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, but it's because unfortunately, like they wanted to keep it to Waco or like RDC World because that's their hometown.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
but at the same
Homage.
time, Waco is 2 hours away from Austin and from Dallas, so that sucks. But
Middle of
I think
nowhere.
this year they're planning for it to be like actually like in a real city. So nothing against Waco. Then
No.
again, whatever. But yeah, at the same time, like a real city with an
Oh man.
airport and such, right? So that'll be tight. But
Yeah, that
yeah,
would
you
be
got to
hype
go.
though.
You got to go this year if it gets to happen. I really
Definitely.
hope it
Yeah,
happens.
I definitely want to go.
It's gonna be a good time. So, um,
Fingers crossed.
yeah. Oh yeah. And I believe this time will work out. By the way, like we had talked a little bit about it before, but like I'm interested. What are your favorite memes in like the last decade? I guess like, or even this last year. This last year, if you remember any, like, because yeah, he brought it up, and I was just like,
I never
that's a
remember.
yeah. There's too many at this point. But
I don't.
my favorite
Yeah,
one
like
is
it's
"Show
like
Me the
every
Way."
month.
It changes. Oh, absolutely, it's getting faster and
Oh,
faster.
show me the way. That was
Yeah, yeah.
that
Do you know
was
the way? Do
that was
you know the
pretty
way,
good.
my brother?
Do you know the way,
For me, that cracked me up.
brothers? Show me the way.
That one was one of my favorite memes of all time.
It was.
Like I just left Nigeria. Like I was visiting Nigeria like in December,
Oh, okay.
January 27, like December 2017 to 2018, and I just left it and like in 2018, like January, and then that meme just became popular, and I was like, no, I want to show my cousins. Oh well, that's life.
Oh wow,
But
that's
yeah,
nice.
do you have one in mind? And also, my other
Uh,
favorite one is the shooting stars meme.
shooting.
Um,
Oh, dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun,
dun,
dun.
dun. Like
That
for
was
me,
one of
like
the
the
last.
creativity that people had in creating that, I was like, wow, this is
See, that was
brilliant. The song is great, and I'm happy
exactly.
with.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think that was actually one of my top ones. If I had to name any, in fact, yeah, because I think that's why I say like memes were at their prime at their prime and at their peak around like 2016 around that era. Because like
Hmm.
the creativity that would come after like every new trend that would come out was like incredible,
Yeah.
and I think that shooting star was one of them. Like I remember, I think the first video that sparked it off, like I don't know how to explain it. It was just the cinematics
Hmm.
of it all. You just see this guy on a bridge, right, and this music's playing. Like, what's he gonna do? Oh, he's probably gonna jump off, and it's gonna be like hilarious or something. He's gonna like hurt himself, whatever. And then
uh,
he just jumps off.
go
And
to
next thing you know, he's like
space.
into the abyss of
Uh,
outer space and like all this. What was it, like cells? It was incredible, and I couldn't help but laugh when I saw that.
Same. I remember. I think the like I think I remember that one. I think I do, but I remember like it was like Flounder or no, it was a Flapjack. Yeah, Flapjack, like the Cartoon Network show. Yeah, cartoon and like just seeing like them go off with that, and then it became like Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Oh yeah,
and it was
Marvel
just sort of
too.
like I remember like Doctor Strange,
Yeah, yeah, Doctor
just sort of,
Strange. Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was just sort of like wow.
Anything with Marvel, like
I was like
yeah.
okay, okay. Man, that's okay. That's a good one. That's
But
a
yeah,
good one.
that
That's a good
and yeah, that one and I think Harambe. Yeah, Harambe
one. Yeah.
was. It's a sad but like also funny one at the same time. Like I don't think any year will ever go by where you won't hear a reference to Harambe. It's like, oh, this all wouldn't have happened if Harambe, you know?
Mm.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's like we're in a dark timeline because Harambe got killed. Rest in
exactly.
peace,
But
man.
seriously, when you think about it, it feels like everything went to shit after that. Like,
That's true. Honestly, it's like it's sort of bizarre, but that's the truth, huh? 2015 was that happen? Was that when it
I
happened?
think it was 2016. I
Man,
think it was 16. I should
man,
remember that. That was
5+ years at this
monumental.
point. Yeah, right. Started everything. Man, and then what else did I want to ask you? And then also one thing that like I always bother you about is that like we never like is like, oh, did you see this? No. Did you see this? No. And I'm just and I always get on you about that because I'm just sort of like, oh, you remember this meme, this cartoon? No. Oh. So I guess like I do want to ask you like what are you watching now? And then I guess like what for my own knowledge, I want to ask, like, what are your favorite cartoons from like back in the day, too? You know? So
Back in the
wait,
day.
yeah, back in the day. Yeah, so I'm just coming out with
Back in
all
the
these
day. You
out
want to
of
go
left
back?
field questions, right? Just
You
you're
want to go
like,
back in the day?
yes,
Back in
sir,
my day, we used to
Brock.
watch.
20 years
But
ago, old
oh dang.
man.
I think one thing I don't know if I told you, but like I was sheltered growing up, so I didn't get to watch a whole lot of TV. But every once in a while, I think, like okay, I think one of the first animes I ever watched was Pokemon. Of course, I think that was a lot of people's first show or whatever
Mm-hmm.
exposure to anime. I did at the
Mm-hmm.
time I didn't even know that was what it was called. I thought it was just American cartoons like everything else.
Same. Oh yeah,
Actually, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
yeah.
Or
I was just about to say, I was like, I think 4 Kids and like just the TV channels, they didn't tell you this was from Japan. It's just sort of
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
exactly.
this is a cool cartoon.
Exactly. In fact, I remember Four Kids. got hounded for that. Like the way they would edit every single show to the point it was like unrecognizable to like the Japanese culture. I think One Piece, yeah, the way they
Don't
yeah,
get me
yo,
started.
yeah,
You unlock the Pandora's box. I'm gonna talk about One Piece now. Yes.
the
Yeah,
whole
I mean, like, yeah, the four kids version of One Piece is infamous, and unfortunately, is stopping a lot of people from like even getting into One Piece because they think that's what they're gonna get. Whereas you can't even find that version unless you like really look for it. You know, you have to like you have to go like to torrents and stuff or something. I don't know.
dark
You
web.
can't find this normally. Like it's not easy to find the four kids version. But I mean, it was things like like everything got changed. They would even like take out scenes. They changed people's names. Uh, like the character like who smokes Sanji, they changed his cigarette to a lollipop.
The lollipop, yeah.
Yeah. They there was no violence, no guns, no wounds. It was like, hey, like I remember there was like a gun. Yeah, yeah. They're like someone was held in a hostage situation, right? And then they changed that gun
To
into like a
point a
hammer.
finger.
And like it was
Oh,
like a
okay.
hammer, like a springy hammer type of deal, or it's like it was so stupid.
Oh my,
So
that
and even
was
as a kid, I knew this was wrong and off. I was like, this is weird. But I didn't know it was actually like the wrong version until I got to college. So I wasn't even immune to that. So
pretty much the
unfortunately,
same. Yep,
a lot of
that's
people.
pretty much the same for me. Like at least for a lot of the Four Kids anime adaptation. But yeah, like, that was like some of the. It was like Pokemon. I remember I was at when I was real young. I was a real like Pokemon diehard fan. Like anything
Ooh.
that copied the Pokemon formula, I hated. So like
Oh
Digimon, I did them all.
no.
I watched
Oh
no, I
no.
watched the first season. Like part of the first season, I was like, this is trash. This is straight up trash. Yeah, exactly. And then like there's the whole thing. Like when you get older, you realize you made a mistake. And so yeah,
Oh man, I
I
knew the
remember.
look. Let me tell you something, all right? Sorry to interrupt your story, all right? But you see that Pokemon poster back there? All right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do love Pokemon. I play Pokemon Go today. Right before I got here, I was playing Pokemon Go, right? It's not why I
yeah.
became late, but still it's part of it. But Pokemon, even when I saw the Pokemon movie, I was like, what is this? And when I was 6 years old, all right? And I saw the movie and I was like, why are they crying? I want them to fight. Fight.
Wait, are you
And
talking about the first one?
yes.
Really? Wow. I think
Yes. I was
I
mad as a
enjoyed the
kid.
first one.
I
I
mean,
think
I
that's
thought I was ready for the fight of the century. All right. If you see on the poster, it says fight of the century, right?
yeah.
And it's I was let down even as a kid. I was like, why are
Oh
they
man.
crying? But Digimon didn't do that. Digimon was like, we are fighting to mega evolutions and we gotta go beyond. And it was like, yes.
Oh my.
Oh man, you missed out,
Yeah, I
sir. I'm
think that's
sorry.
what it was. No, no, that's fine. Like I think that was what that turned me off is like the amount of levels they would go through just to evolve and stuff. Like, you got like a cat evolving to like a dinosaur or something. I'm like, what the
You
fuck?
talking about Digimon or Pokemon?
Yeah, Digimon. No, Digimon.
Oh man, I
I
mean they
think that
do the
was like
same
one.
thing in Pokemon, right?
I mean, like I was saying, looking back now, I think it was a lot. Not even that. The anime was a lot more in depth because like Pokemon just had the same formula. It was just like what Ash goes to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
not the lifting weights gym. He goes to like
I was like time to get swole, right? Gonna be the very
Pikachu, let's
best.
go. No, but like yeah, he'll go to like a gym,
Yeah,
face
Pokemon
the
Gym.
gym leader, lose the first round, go back and be like either capture like a special Pokemon or like teach a Pokemon some particular move that will like help him win, and then he goes in there, exploits the move, and wins, or some technicality would happen. He would get the badge, you're like, yeah, I did it, and then
Yeah.
Team Rocket will come and then
uh,
capture Pikachu. Oh, they'll go through the whole spiel. And
uh,
so yeah, I think after a while, I just that whole formula was getting old. And I was like, man, this is this got to be better than this. And so
yeah.
then I think that's when I fell towards the Digimon side. I think this is like season. I forgot no, season 4. I don't think anyone knows about season 4.
Digimon
Yeah, yeah.
forever united
I
as
actually
one.
like yeah. I
Me
secretly
too.
like
I was like,
the
this
show.
OP. I know it's corny,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I had
I like it.
yeah, I like the indigenous vibes or whatever that I had.
Yeah, I was like, this is pretty cool. Although I wish they had Digimon partners, though. Like I know they had the
Uh,
two guys, but I was like, I
yeah.
wish they had like their guys
Oh yeah,
along
yeah,
with
yeah.
the humans, and then it just but yes, cool.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Because I don't know anybody else that's watched that season either. Season 4, yeah.
yeah, everyone considers it like the forbidden season. Like, oh, we don't talk about that season. At least when I
Sad.
was growing up, I remember.
Same.
Yeah, but yeah, other than that, and then I think I slowly got into anime after that. Like, it wasn't until like high school when YouTube came out, I was able to like look at some of these old stuff that came out.
Like the
I'm trying to
part
remember.
3 240p type of deal.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, hey, that's why you. That's why you can. You could afford at the time. So, but yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
right.
doing that.
Free.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't complain when it's free. You know.
They same, right? Super small screen, but it's okay. We're gonna make it happen.
Exactly. But yeah, it was from there. I slowly developed, I guess, a taste bud or whatever for anime, uh, different anime shows. I think I watched like I still have to this day I have a huge list. I think I always say this, but I have a huge list of animes that goes all the way
I don't
back to
blame
like
you.
the 1990s or 80s or whatever. And it's like
Uh-huh.
I'll never finish this, in my lifetime.
There's so much. Yeah, you gotta organize it. Like, okay, what's number one? One Piece, and then two,
One Piece. I like how you gotta. Yeah,
I
I
got
like how
to,
you always want me to.
I
I
feel
mean, I
like I
definitely want to
surely
watch
it
it.
like they pay me, but they don't pay me to do that. It's just love, y'all.
Yeah, I can tell. But yeah, I definitely want to watch it. It's very daunting. I'm not gonna lie. When you see it's like over 900. Was it you that I showed you that one meme is like, oh, I had a One Piece. It's so good. I mean, I know it's like after like the 700th episode, it gets much better or something like that.
Yes, it
And it's just
was.
like, yeah, I don't know.
I was like, I don't, because here's the thing: it's like I don't blame anybody look. I don't blame anyone that doesn't want to watch One Piece. I don't blame
I
you.
definitely do. I definitely do. It's just
I mean, don't
I
get me
gotta
wrong. It's
find.
like I like in my head, I'm like, you're missing out, but I don't blame you. Like, there's so much to do in the world, right? But if you slander One Piece, I'm coming for you, right? Because especially if you haven't seen it, it's like, what?
can't
You're just mad
can't
at it
talk.
because you can't watch it? That's your problem, It's like when the whole world tells you that this is great and you're mad because I can't do it, then that's an issue. If you don't want to do it, that's totally cool. I can't make you do it. But
Right.
hey, like also as a pro tip, if you want to seem like the biggest weeb or just get good in the weeb culture,
You
worldwide,
got it.
international, all right?
Worldwide. It's like the
Dragon
gateway.
Ball and then One Piece, all right? Or if you want to be like seen as a true weeb, just One Piece. You don't have to do Dragon Ball. Just One Piece, right? You know who Luffy is? You know what his power is? Oh man, you're already ahead of the
I know
game.
both of those things. I think I'm good then.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then if you oh watch it. Just watch it too.
Yeah. I definitely plan on watching
What's
before
your
I die.
high? There you go. What's your I guess your priority list of anime that you're gonna watch hopefully soon, or even TV shows, movies, whatever. What content media are you aiming to do? Books, even if you got a book list.
Hey
You
man,
know, yeah,
I don't
too
have time for
much.
any of this. You're listing like
Just trying to
stuff that
live,
I
and make
exactly.
content, bro. I think that's
No, but
very
like
fair.
okay. I mean, right now I'm keeping up with a lot of the stuff that have come out, like Attack on Titan. I just finished that
Nice.
one this
I
past.
actually need to watch the last 5 episodes, or yeah, I think 5 episodes. Crap.
It's
Did you
basically a
like the last
cliffhanger.
episodes?
It was a cliffhanger. I mean, it was good, but it was like a cliffhanger. I thought that was gonna be the final, but I don't know if you heard. I don't know. I don't want to. Well,
Yeah, I like they're doing something. They're doing like a last episode in winter 2022, right?
yeah. I think it's like a whole season, it's like a part two season or something.
Oh, part two.
Yeah. I thought
Ah,
this was part two, but this is like I don't know what it is. All I'm saying is it seems like they're gonna continue it again
okay,
for like
cool.
another
Okay,
episode. So
because
that's good.
yeah, I heard it might be a movie. I heard it might
Or
be
maybe
like a sing. Like I don't know. I have no clue. I haven't even seen the last 5 episodes. This is what I just saw buzzing on the internet. So crazy times. Because the manga just finished, or is about to finish in like a few weeks.
oh dang.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
last
like
chapter. So
I mean, you're talking about anime. I haven't I can't even get into manga. I think the only manga I ever tried to read forget, it was like some obscure anime. I don't even remember the name of the anime, but like at that time, someone like recommended it to me, and I was reading it, and it was fun, but like I just couldn't keep up with it. And then also the anime was going on, and there's like 10 other animes going on, and so like after a while, you gotta pick your battles. You
Pick
gotta.
and choose. Honestly, that's the truth. I don't blame you. Manga, because it's my job. I like it a lot more, but at the same time, I don't blame anybody. For me, it's like I had to choose. It'd be anime, but manga is dope though. But I hope I don't get a red dot on my head for saying something like that. It's like, but manga is where you should do though.
Did you read the manga, dude? In the fourth
I'm
arc
becoming
of the
that.
chapter.
Oh God, that's me right now.
No, you're fine. But no, what was that one? There's a joke like it's like a manga reader. So what do you do when you read the action scene? Do you like close your eyes and imagine? Like, I
Just
can see
imagine it.
it.
Oh man. Low key, I get that. I mean, I'm more of an anime guy. I love the animation and the music and the look of things, but
Oh
and
yeah,
also the ability to multitask while watching a thing or just be fully engrossed into a thing. But
yeah,
manga is dope though. But
yeah.
what else? What else are you watching?
So yeah, Attack on Titan. I was catching up on Juju Kaisen.
Jujutsu,
I think
nice.
I just started that one, and it seems. I mean, everyone on the internet is just going crazy over it. Like, oh, it's the next best thing. It's the next best thing. And so I have to watch it at that point.
Yeah, you got to.
That and I'm still catching up. I still haven't finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think I'm on the last part or whatever.
Oh yeah,
With,
part 5 with Giorno.
Giorno,
Nice,
so, yeah,
nice. Okay,
finishing up on that one.
Fighting Gold. That song. I was actually just thinking about that song, and I'm glad you brought that up so I can sing it.
Exactly. Uh, what else? I mean, I'm sure they're like usually when I get done, then I'll look at my list, or even before I get done with those three, like 10 more pop up, and it's like, oh well,
Yep, you're behind again. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing? You're messing up. You're fucking it up.
Exactly.
You want to be behind the times again? No, I feel that. I feel like it's a constant rat race.
Oh yeah, Dr. Stone. That was.
Oh, nice. What do you think about that?
I saw the first season. It was really good. So I definitely
nice. I just started season 2 myself also. So yeah, nice. That's a really good. That's one show I think more people need to watch. Feels like a very optimistic Bill Nye Science Guy, the anime.
Exactly. Yeah.
It makes me feel like maybe humans aren't that dumb. Maybe Americans are, but maybe humanity can make it. I'm not sure. Somehow.
Yeah, I mean, what's great about, I don't know if it's spoilers or whatever, but like, what's great about it is like, or at least I like the concept of taking what's already been done and like trying to redo it again, like recreate it and like re-advance civilization back to where it was. Like I like the concept in anime he does that. He's like, oh, we got to go back. No, in order to like right now we're at like 500 or like 19 something whatever BC.
Oh yeah, the timeline where he's like
now we gotta go. In order to do that, we gotta find this chemical and do this, and then we gotta create gunpowder or something.
Yes, I think that's so cool.
Yeah,
it was like I think it's a really brilliant way of explaining technology that we have today.
Yeah.
And even if you just want to sort of have it as a surface level, I think it's really enjoyable. But if you do want to go deeper into it, I mean, hell, I sort of low key just want to make some of these things, Let me make gunpowder. Although I think they had to have like a disclaimer saying like, don't make gunpowder, kids.
Oh yeah. I remember that too. Yeah, that's funny. Especially, I like it when anime break the fourth wall and be like, "Hey, kids," or something.
That's good. I'm glad that you're watching good things. I'd be a little bummed out if you're wasting your time. Good. One thing. Look, I mean, who am I to say, "Oh, you're wasting your time"? As long as you're having fun. But there are critically acclaimed things, and there's critically meh things, right? And if you only have so much time, at least in my opinion, why not do the great things? Maybe not your favorite things. Maybe, or hopefully they're your favorite things. But I would say hopefully see like what the great things are, and then you can make your own opinion about that. Or if you do like the bad things, hopefully you can stand up for the bad things,
I've seen plenty of that on the
Yeah.
internet. People having bad takes. I think the bad takes are the funniest because like I know why they do it, or at least
Yeah.
I have an idea. It's to just troll, like to troll people
Oh,
and stuff. Sometimes I think that's
yeah.
why they do it.
You know,
And
I
I'm all for it, honestly. It's like, hey,
oh,
I want to see
you're for it? Oh wow, chaotic
I just
man.
want to
Then
see
again, yeah,
how they can
you're on a
take
chaotic
stuff.
scale.
Exactly. Yeah.
For me, like there's a recent moment of bad takes that I was like, I might have to mute you, my friend. Like these takes are abysmally bad, and for what cause have you done this? I might have
Exactly.
to. I don't deal with bad takes really on my thing. If it's
Oh,
chronic,
really?
not really. Like I mute if I don't
Oh,
like
dang.
what you have to say. Like where it's just sort of like, okay, this is, even if it's something I don't agree with, that's a different thing. It's one thing if it's like nobody agrees with you. Hey, this is just dumb, and you said this is dumb, and this just wasted everyone's time. Everyone's just mad. All right, I don't got like I'm on social media to feel happy, not to fight with people. So
I get it.
that's my
Yeah, I can see
personal
that.
take. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for
But
me, it's like, look, if you got dumb opinions, then I just sort of like move past it. If you have a different opinion than me, but you can intelligently explain it or whatever, I love it. I'm like, cool, I do want to grow, but I don't want to just have dumb opinions for dumb opinions' sake because this is how we pop off. No,
I
at least
get
it's
it.
my opinion. Anyways,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all I'll
I
say.
get it. Yeah, definitely.
Well, uh, I guess anything else comes to mind? I mean, this has been a really good talk already, it's like it's
Oh
been
yeah.
an hour that we've been talking already, and
Oh really?
it's been really cool to like understand you better, especially like with your own videos. Like I've been interested in like your content even before you're helping me, and then also just want to get into your mind as you have been on the page, and
Yeah.
it's been pretty cool to see uh like how you feel about things, and then where you were.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, overall, yeah, it's been a pleasure. Um, I mean, what was it called? Dang it, I forgot the catchphrase. I can't even. I butchered it. I don't even remember what it was. Never mind. I'm just here for the memes.
Okay, there we go. Cool. There we go. Brought it back.
But yeah. I mean, I guess in a way, memes saved my life. I don't know.
Hey, honestly, I agree with you. Like,
Yeah,
meme saved my life,
in a way.
and
Yeah,
meme saved the page life too. So, you know, i-
yeah,
and you honestly, you doing what you do, it does bring me joy. It's like I'll just see memes on the page, and I'm like, that's a really good one. I'm glad. It made me laugh. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to type, and I'm like, oh yeah, wait, this is my page. I like type to it, and it's like, oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, 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 definitely. But yeah, yeah, I think that's like the next step. Hopefully, we can start like making like generated OC original content and like
Oh boy, I'm excited. I'm ready for it when you're down.
see where that goes. See how. But I mean, like again, I think there's different platforms for that too. Like right now, I would say like Facebook and Instagram. It's really hard to do that on there as well because I remember there was like they call it the Great Meme Wars, where all the different
I
the
don't know
different like
what
meme
that
pages
sound
at
was.
that
Sorry.
time,
Uh
they all got like zooked is what that was called. They got zooked
huh.
because
Zooked.
they were trying to like I guess clean up their image or whatever. And I think my page was actually on the brink of that because like I remember I was posting a lot of memes too, and like I remember like a lot of my views were getting throttled or whatever, and so I was like, oh, they're probably gonna zook me. So like I had to rebrand myself basically, and I think that's when I started doing like TikToks and like trying to find a different avenue instead of just making memes or whatever.
I
But
see. Okay. Well, that's great though. I mean, I'm glad because your videos are really funny. Excuse me. I
hey,
guess I got hiccups. That's not good. That's
you
not good.
gotta you gotta hold your breath, scream watermelon.
That
A
watermelon.
light bulb. I forgot what it was. Something. You got to scream something.
Oh my gosh. Hope I don't hiccup on the mic. That's not good. But the Zook Wars, or the Great Meme Wars,
Yeah, the
where
Great
you
Meme
could get zooked. That's funny.
Exactly.
Oh, dang it. I got hiccups.
You
Anyways.
just gotta hold your breath. and you gotta hold it with your diaphragm. And then you gotta go Super Saiyan. Next thing the screen blows up and you got flaming hair. Oh god.
I have ascended. At least I hope I have. Anyways, thank you so much for being on the podcast. This was great talking to you. Where can people find you and enjoy your content?
I'm everywhere. That's all I gotta say. Alvin Chipmore. Are you gonna put it down somewhere?
I'll post it. Yeah, I'll post it.
Yeah, it's basically Alvin Chipmore. I think it's the same everywhere except TikTok, because someone stole mine. Some bastard stole mine. I don't know. It's very original. There's none other. So I know this person was targeting me. That whoever it is, I'll find you. But yeah, that's where you. But yeah, it was a pleasure as well. To more life, more growth. I don't know. I want to end this on a quote, inspirational. Okay, I'm just rambling now.
No, I dig it, man. Thank you so much for being on the podcast, for being dope, for helping the page to where it has been, for being a good friend, honestly, throughout the years, and to many more experiences and to more ventures together, right?
You're going to make me cry, man. Stop.
That's the plan. That's a hope. What else can I say? Damn these hiccups. But otherwise, I would have just boom, 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 but I can't. Hiccups are stopping the podcast. Anyways, thank you for being on the podcast. It's great talking to you. Yeah, next time, I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah. Can't wait to see you. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. Peace.
You know, Looney Tunes.
Yeah, do kids even know what Looney Tunes is anymore? Anyways, leave you with that as a thought.
Space Jam.
Oh, do kids even know what that is? I don't even know what they know what Space Jam is. Anyways,
no, they
poor kids.
Those young whippersnappers.
Back in my day. See y'all. Peace.